Hello, this is Jayasree Singh, faculty member from USLR USDM, and today's topic I would like to talk on the interrelation between law and economics pertaining to the importance of economic study for lawyers. Let me first just define what is law and economics. Law economics is an interdisciplinary study of rules, regulations, and development. It examines the relationship between law and development and analyzes how to use law as an instrument to promote economic and social development. Economic analysis of law is the applications of economic theory to the analysis of law that began mostly with scholars from the Chicago School of Economics. Now let's first of all define what is law, the meaning of law. Law is a set of the principles and regulations by the governing authority and having binding legal forces. It must be endorsed and obeyed by the citizen, subject to penalties or legal consequences. It depicts the will of the supreme power of the state. Law means justice, morality, reason, order, and righteous from the viewpoint of the society. Law means statutes, acts, rules, regulations, orders, and ordinances from point of view of the legislature. Law means rule of court, decrees, judgments, orders of courts, and injunctions from the point of view of judges. So far as the meaning of economics is concerned, economic is a study of how society use scarce resources to produce valuable commodities and distribute them among different people. Economic includes the study of labor, land and investment, of money, income and production, and of taxes and government expenditures. Economic is a social science subject that deals with how people interact with each other with given resources to them. It deals with consumption, production, and distributions, decisions, and the choice that come with these decisions. So far as the interrelation between law and economics is concerned, we have few, as in law is interconnected with other social sciences. The study of law without the knowledge of other related social sciences, that is political theory, sociology and economics, etc., is incomplete. In any law curriculum, the study of economics and law and their interaction is increasingly found necessary. Law influences economics, economics influence law. As a matter of fact, economics forms the basis of the study of law. Economics reflects the socio-economic ethos of the country in particular and world in general. Economic involves in study of the law of nature. Economics derives its aim and objective from the study of men and must derive at least a large part of its methodology from the study of nature. Legal economics plays vital role to solve legal problems. Economics is a vital part in understanding the interactions dimensions of law and economics, that is, how modern economics can be used to eliminate a number of legal problems. Economics factor helps to control crime and shape the legal system. The economic analysis can aid our understanding of the law and economic factor limits and shape the operation of crime control and legal system. Economic helps in determining the nature of the economy. As such, there are extensive legal restrictions on the allocation and the distributions of resources and on labor and housing markets. Economic always interested in how the law. Economics is a subject which is based upon human behavior, which plays an important role in many aspects of the law. Economics helps in understanding tax and commercial laws. Economics helps in understanding the laws directly or indirectly. Economics helps in understanding various concepts of tax laws and commercial laws. Economics used to explain effect and efficiency of law. Economic concepts are used to explain the effect of laws to assess which legal rules are economically efficient and to predict which legal rules will be declared. Economic theory and method applies to the practice of law. In law and economics movements applies economic theory and methods to the practice of law. It asserts that the tools of economic reasoning offers the best possibility for justified and consistent legal practice. Let's talk about the importance of economic study for lawyers, which is a very important one. Studying economics development analytical skill in ways that will help as a lawyer. Law and economics, with its positive economic analysis, sees to explain the behavior of legislators, prosecutors, judges, economic and bureaucrats. The model of racial choice, which underlies much of modern economics, proved to be very useful for explaining and predicting how people act under various legal constraints. And economics knowledge provides great logical thinking as well as interpreting and analyzing data. So it will help to lawyers for the legal aptitude and legal reasoning analysis. Studying economics develops analytical skills in ways that will help as a lawyer. Economics degrees that blends expertise in law and economics enable lawyers to have an impact on a wide range of issues related to laws, business, and finance. Judge and practitioners increasingly rely on economic reasoning to resolve legal disputes. Lawyers with undergraduate training in economics earn more than other lawyers, and economics is the only undergraduate field associated with earning that difference significantly. Studying economics will provide lawyers with insight also into issues such as taxation, inflation, and interest rate that influence our daily lives. Degrees in economics helps in understanding current real-world issues. Economics is the study of how to assess alternatives and make better choices. It will help to be a better decision maker in both personal and professional life. It will develop a range of skills such as critical thinking, examinations, problem solving, and analytical skill that employers want. Economics is a degree that covers areas of politics, sociology, psychology, history, mathematics, business, and international relations, providing you with strong general knowledge. Economic study allows students to ponder about human interactions and social phenomena in a variety of ways, such as game theory, decision theory, etc. To conclude, so that law and economics is the study of the rules, regulations For the purpose of the social development, law and economics helps to analyze how to use law as an instrument for economic and social developments. Study of the economics not only connected with the majors like accounting, marketing, or finance, contains economic theories, principles, laws, definitions, or concepts in the curriculum, but also non-business majors like journalism and computer science are interconnected to economics. Thank you.